What is an archetype? That is a very good question, and one which to this day is still has not exactly been very well answered. And that's one of the reasons why I love it. To be able to work with something, to have a concept that after about 100 years of use, it still cannot be defined correctly, right? So the only way to speak about archetypes is metaphorically, as sort of indirectly. So we can say that an archetype is kind of a basic pattern. There are three things that make up an archetype. They are autonomous, they are universal, and they are timeless. So the same archetype would appear, let's say, in an Inuit 1,000 years ago, as it would appear in a contemporary New Yorker. You know. So there are these basic root patterns. Now, it's very popular right now to say, I'm an archetype, or what type of archetype are you? And that's all fine and good, and we love to categorize and label ourselves and all that. But that would not be appropriate according to the Jungian understanding of what an archetype is, because we are not archetypes, we are human. So we are a plurality of archetypes. At any point, one may come up, a certain trigger appears, somebody, cuts you off in the street, and one archetype may come up, and another one depending on when you're, sitting there at dinner with your family, this congregation, these bunch of freaks that otherwise you would never have anything to do with, right? So in order just to survive that situation, certain archetypes have to come up, right? And then your father asks you to pass the gravy the wrong way, and oh boy, here comes the other archetype, right? So thank God, in a way, we are a plurality of archetypes. That's what makes us human. That's what allows us to change. If you listen to the myths, gods do not develop, they do not grow, they are always a god. Zeus is always Zeus and will behave as Zeus, and he doesn't learn or develop or grow or change. He's nothing other than Zeus. He'll always go around chasing, people he wants to have sex with. His wife Hera will always come and punish those people and get mad at him. This is a cycle that doesn't end. What makes us humans different is that we can change, we can develop. We have a hero's journey, we have a cycle. You see, the heroes within mythology are not the gods. They're the mortals, or at least demigods or semi-mortals, right? Because they can develop, they can change, they can bring something back, and they can leave something. So we're not archetypes. If we were archetypes, we wouldn't be able to do